Hi, I'm Connie. I am the creator of the Color Me Musical piano method. Today, we are in Color Me Musical Adagio, Piano Book 2. We are on our very last lesson, Lesson 6 in this book. I'm so excited. We're going to finish the book. Okay, let's start on page 41. Now, in our last lesson, we turned all the characters into just round circles called note heads. And they still have their color, and we practice playing some songs without characters. And we're not going to bring the characters back. From now on, we are just going to play with round note heads. Today, we're going to add something new to the note heads. Look on page 41. There's a stick at the top of the page. It's called a stem. And when you take that stick and you attach it to the note head, well, it kind of looks like this. See, here's the note head, and the stick is on the side of it. That's what a note looks like. That note, when it's all colored in with a stem on the side, is called a quarter note. It gets one count. So at the bottom, it has 4 notes. I want you to clap on those notes and clap and say 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, you try that. Okay, now on page 42. Now we have an empty note head. It's like this. Where's a white spot? It's just all white in the middle. There's no color in the middle. It's just black around the outside. And then there's a stem. So it's empty in the middle with a stem on it. That's called a half note. And that note we hold for 2 counts. So at the bottom, there's 4 half notes. You have to clap and hold your hands together while you say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you try that? Okay, good job. Let's move to page 43. Now we're going to play the songs that we played in our last lesson. They're the same songs with the same notes, but this time they are written with stems on the notes. So look, in the first measure, there's Cade. See right here? There's Cade, Dave, Elix. Cade is all colored in, so that gets 1 count. Dave is all colored in, so he gets 1 count. But Elix is empty in the middle, so you hold that for 2 counts. So we're not going to say Cade, Dave, Elix. We're going to say 1, 1, 1, 2 while we play Cade, Dave, Elix, and hold it. All right. How many measures are in this song? Do you remember learning about measures? If you guessed 4, you got it right. All right, practice That's Just Grand, counting 1, 1, 1, 2 while you play. 3 times perfect. Now we're going to go on to Living on the Grand. Again, this is the same song, but we're going to play it with the stems. Now here's something new. Stems, some are pointing up and some are pointing down. They did this in the last song too, and they're going to do it in the next songs. Right now, when the stems point up, it's the right hand, and when the stems point down, it's the left hand. So up the right hand, down in the left hand. So it starts pointing down, so it's Andy with the left hand, and he gets 1 count. 1, 1. Then the stems point up for Cade. 1, 1. All right, practice playing this song. Make sure that you use the right hand or the left hand for stems up and stems down. And say 1 or 1, 2. You're going to count how long the notes are. When you can play it 3 times perfect, we'll move on to the next song. Okay, the next song is Grandioso. Same instructions. Stems up is the right hand. Stems down is the left hand. Play 1 count if it's colored in, and hold it for 2 counts if it's empty in the middle. And then tiptoes. Ooh, we have a lot that are empty in the middle in tiptoes. So you got to make sure you're holding those for 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, when you can do that 3 times perfect, we'll move to the next song. Ooh, this is a scary song. Look at that picture. What lives in the dark? Big scary eyes. Now let's count how many measures are in this song. Remember, every time there's a bar line, that's the end of a measure. So we count. How many measures do you count? This has more. This has 4 on the top line and 4 on the bottom line. 4 plus 4, 8. This has 8 measures. All right, I'm going to let you practice that. Same things. Stems up is the right hand, stems down is the left hand, and 1 count for colored in notes, 2 counts for empty notes. On page 48, we learn what lives in the dark is just a cat. Look, it's a pretty cat. Those big green eyes, they're not so scary. All right, let's hear you play It's a Cat 3 times perfect. And when you've done that, it's a party. We're at the end of the book. Woohoo! All right, I will see you in the next book.